What's up, everybody? Emory Hunt, the czar of the playbook, back with you for week number 9 Ivy League football preview here on ESPN Plus. And what a great week we have set up here for you this upcoming weekend involving the Ancient Eight. And as always, we like to look back at week number 8 and talk about my one big takeaway. And my one big takeaway, going back to the running back position, Malachi Hosley of the University of Pennsylvania. Talk about a guy that was toting that rock last weekend, 21 carries, 261 yards, 12.4 yards an attempt, and 2 rushing touchdowns. He had a 68-yard touchdown run and a 96-yard touchdown run, and he needed all of those yards and all of those touchdowns to knock off Cornell 23-6. So outstanding job for Mr. Hosley. So that win last weekend definitely helped the Penn Quakers as we take a look at the Ivy League standings. Right now, Harvard sits atop the Ivy League at 4-1 in the conference. Overall, they're 7-1, one of the best teams in the FCS, and Yale is on a 2-game winning streak, which helps them get to 3-2 in the league. We know there's 5 teams right now with a 3-2 record in the Ivy League, and Columbia is still searching for its first Ivy win of the season. As I alluded to earlier, there are some big games on the Week 9 schedule in the Ivy League. As we take a look at what's on tap for this weekend, Brown travels to Columbia to take on the Lions, who are still looking for their first win of the season. Cornell travels up to New Hampshire to take on Dartmouth, who came off of a victory last weekend against the Princeton Tigers. And the 2 games of intrigue that I want to focus on here, you look at Yale traveling to Princeton to take on the Tigers. Princeton lost last week to Dartmouth, and Yale is on that 2-game win streak we're talking about. And you have to like this game because there's 2 outstanding quarterbacks on display here. You got Nolan Grooms of Yale and Blake Stenstrom of Princeton. Offense will be the key in this ball game as those 2 quarterbacks can really light up the scoreboard. That game is on ESPNU. And also, you look at the other game, Penn traveling over to Cambridge to take on the Harvard Crimson. And again, I got to go with the backfield. Malachi Hosley of Penn. And you also look at Shane McLaughlin of Harvard. 2 outstanding tailbacks. The key here, which defense will step up and stop the run? 2 outstanding matchups here this upcoming weekend involving the Ancient Eight. So that's it for this Week 9 preview on ESPN Plus. I am Emory Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Be sure to follow me on all of my social media accounts, and we will see you guys next week in week number 10.